Sometimes comic book heroes aren't so black and white.
Where's my face?
Welcome to Peak 22.
And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 comic book anti-heroes of all time. For this list, we've looked at comic book characters whose deeds are meant to do right in the world, but their motives or past may be suspect.
What are you, some kind of psycho?
I'm just protecting myself.
We're also considering characters that are in it for themselves, but ultimately find themselves battling against villains more often than not.
I was just doing my job.
Number 10, Judge Dredd.
Do you require backup?
No.
In a dystopian future where crime has gotten out of hand, the position of law enforcer has been given to specific men who are simultaneously judge, jury, and executioner.
Save me a lot of paperwork if you just confess right now.
The most famous and deadly of them all, Dredd is incredibly effective at killing and takes great pleasure in his work, though you'd never see it from his face. Dredd may appear more supervillain than anti-hero at times, but then we remember how effective a deterrent he is and how great he is at destroying those foolish enough to cross the law.
I am the law.
Number 9, V.
However, this valorous visitation of a bygone vexation stands vivified, and has vowed to vanquish these venal and virulent vermin, vanguarding vice and vouchsafing the violently vicious and voracious violation of pleasure.
One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. V exists in a London that is under the thumb of a corrupt government, and he's had enough.
Remember the 5th of November.
As such, he tries to launch a revolution for the hearts and thoughts of the general public. Once held in what can only be described as a concentration camp, he bides his time before killing those who held him, blowing up landmarks, and goading the public into overthrowing the government.
You really think that blowing up Parliament's going to make this country a better place?
There's no certainty.
Only opportunity.
While V fights for what he believes is the common good, his methods are highly questionable. Number 8, the Red Hood.
The Red Hood.
When Red Hood debuted in the Under the Hood comic book storyline, his identity was shrouded in mystery.
He's calling himself the Red Hood.
That is, until it was ultimately revealed that the man beneath the mask was Jason Todd, who'd at one time been Robin. Taking control of Gotham City's gangs, he strives to destroy the drug trade and violence of the land, but resorts to criminal acts in order to do so.
That's pretty cryptic. But interesting. Tell me more.
He commits murder again and again against those he deems worthy of it, justifying his actions with a calling card on which is written, "Let the punishment fit the crime."
It's him or me. You have to decide. Decide now. Do it. Him or me. Decide.
Number 7, John Constantine.
This is Constantine. John Constantine.
An occult figure who fights against the forces of Lucifer. If you find yourself in John's protection, then some things have gone seriously wrong in your life, and he's truly the only thing standing between you and hell.
I just pulled a soldier demon out of a little girl. Looked like he was trying to come through.
Fraught with cancer and destined for the underworld upon his death, Constantine sold his soul to stay on Earth.
I was born with this curse.
He has since spent his newly acquired years saving the tormented in hopes of permanently freeing his soul from eternal damnation.
Welcome to my life.
Number 6, Venom. The Eddie Brock version of this character often referred to himself as We, because he considered himself a combination of the alien symbiote and a man.
Eddie? Is that you?
There's no more Eddie and no more symbiote. Only Venom.
Beginning his life as a villain, Venom was consumed with hatred for Spider-Man and Peter Parker before they began to desire something different in life.
Hate that slimy little...
Hatred's not going to help. You have so much potential, and together, we're going to get you through this.
Calling themselves a lethal protector, Venom does not fight crime in a traditional sense, but would not allow bad things to happen to people in his area either.
You've got your power back. Are you still going to fight injustice?
Venom is never going to set out to be just the good guy, but as his character has evolved, he's no longer as bad as he started out.
Ooh, my spider sense is tingling. If you know what I'm talking about.
Number 5, Catwoman.
I am Catwoman. Hear me roar.
Another character originally created as a straight-up villain, Catwoman is a thief who has a moral code all of her own, and if you cross it, you'll probably pay the price.
Meow.
at times smitten with Batman and others not so much, which is understandable considering he's the man who has thwarted her criminal schemes over and over again. Catwoman's MO is not to go out into the night to fight crime like Bruce. Rather, she'll save lives when she can along the way, but that's it.
No guns, no killing.
Where's the fun in that?
Number 4, Rorschach. The son of an abusive mother who was also a prostitute, Walter Kovacs' growing disgust towards the criminal element seems natural. But it was after tangling with a man who killed a little girl that he was truly stripped of any empathy and became a ruthless vigilante. Spending the rest of his life fighting criminals, never considering that he had become one himself, Rorschach soon became the scourge of the criminal underworld.
Why does one death matter against so many? Because there is good and evil must be punished.
So, when he himself was sent to prison, he seemed to be at great risk. Instead, he continued to destroy criminals while behind bars. In short, everyone should fear him as he's always watching and he's very uncompromising.
And all the whores and politicians will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No."
Number 3, Spawn.
Al Simmons is dead. Let him go.
I am Simmons, old man.
When a government operative makes the mistake of questioning his superiors, they send his friend and partner to kill him in grisly fashion. Once dead, Al Simmons finds himself in hell because of the innocents he killed before his death. He makes a deal to rejoin the living in order to see his wife and comes back in the form of Spawn.
I still love Wanda.
Put her in the past. It's the only way you can be free.
She's the only reason I'm here.
Once back on Earth, he turns his attention to the wicked and he brutally kills those he thinks deserve to be killed, as well as anyone else who crosses him.
You don't want to do that.
Number 2, Deadpool.
Call me Deadpool. It rhymes with no school.
Never has a nickname been more apt for someone than the merc with the mouth, as Deadpool is as likely to kill you as he is to mock you and everything you stand for.
Whatever you say, Ponytail. You might say no to a little murder. Strike a pose.
Originally a villain, when he began to take part in the Heroes for Hire comic titles, Deadpool also began to take jobs to kill and steal for good, which subsequently began a change in the character's behavior and goals. Despite this, he still has zero issues killing when needed.
Okay. People are dead.
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
My name's Electra Nachos.
Shoot your mouth off now, Deadshot. Why would you think I know that? Well, because I know who you are, Gambit. You're the guy who escaped, and you're the guy who's gonna take me back there.
Number 1, The Punisher.
Call me the Punisher.
When Frank Castle's family was killed, he was reborn as the Punisher, a man consumed by the desire to punish criminals and the corrupt with extreme prejudice. Using his military training to dispatch anyone unfortunate enough to find themselves in his crosshairs, the Punisher may be a force for good as he destroys the wicked, but he is no choir boy. Arguably one of the most violent characters to come out of mainstream comics, in the heart of this predator, there is no sympathy left for anyone.
No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Do you agree with our list?
I expected more of you.
Which comic book anti-hero do you think is the best?
This time, Venom will win.
For more comic book top 10s published every day,
Be sure to subscribe to Peak 22.
What do you see?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Peak 22 and subscribe for new videos every day.